Good morning. So, uh, I had other plans for doing stuff this morning, but I decided that I wanted to do this instead because, yeah. So today we're going to be looking at a scam email. We get a bunch of them. Being a company, you're gonna get inundated with possible scam emails. If your email is out there, people will send you crap, to fish you and see how much stuff they can get. So I've had my breakfast. I'm filming this in the relative morning. I'm not a morning person. Relative morning. I've got coffee. I put G Fuel in it because I just wanted to try it. And today we're going to be looking at some scam emails. And obviously we're going to do that with a virtual machine. So first thing we're going to do is make the transition over. So here is that scam email. How do I know it's a scam email? It looks like an Amazon gift card that got sent out of nowhere. It just like, hey, here's an order number. This is really official, right? If you look down here at the bottom, it'll preview the link. Open link in browser. Hey, that's an Amazon image coming from Amazon servers. We got Amazon images there. Those come from Amazon. This link goes to Amazon.com. But if you click View Details, it goes to a different place. And that different place is what we're going to check out. So I've actually not played with this email at all. I actually wanted to do this in a live dive style. So let's hop over to my virtual machine. I'm just going to copy this link from the email. We're going to hop over to the virtual machine. We're going to turn on our VPN. Chicago is fine. We don't need anything huge, which is fine. We're going to open up Firefox, and we're going to verify that we have a different IP address. We're going to tell Firefox, go away. All right, let's load. What's my IP? We're going to Google that horribly because, again, it's morning. So 154212821. Okay, so the other end of the server is going to see that's where we're coming from. So we're going to go to this website without the special slug. And we're going to see what it does. Now, I noticed a lot of these scam emails are coming from these types of websites. So actually, what I'm going to do is go into Chrome because their Google Translate functionality works out really well. And we're going to go paste. We're going to close. And after we figure out who the owner of this site is, what hosting company has it, all of that other stuff. Okay, so it actually looks like, hey, it looks like this wowslider.com. All right, so let's see what template this is. This is probably a WordPress site. The easy way is just to open up our console and take a look at code. No. There is like nothing here. Assets, web, smooth scroller. Bootstrap. Okay, so this is probably a template. But they removed, looks like all of the, made with this website builder. So that's where that little link comes from down there. So what we're going to do is we're going to see who owns this domain. Well, first let's go to our scam link. So copy link location. Now that we've found the main site, let's go to our sketchy link here. And it looks like it just redirects. So what it's probably doing is trying to capture some browser information. So what we're going to do is we want to look at our network. And we want to persist our logs here. Because I want to see everything that is going on when I hit this website. So let's look at scratchy.php. What information did we send? Basically, browser information, IP information, normal stuff that we expect to see. So something happened on this PHP. in this PHP script. So the easy thing to do is we're going to dig into trying to see if we can get who we find out who owns this. The page refreshed. Well, that's interesting. Let's look at just send and receive content. Nothing. All right. So it does it on its initial payload. So something definitely happens here. And this is hacking. It's very boring. We want to take a look at what's going on. There is some content download. Okay, so there is a payload there, but our response is empty. So that's interesting. So we're waiting for transfer, and we got timings here. So where did this go? Well, let's just report this site. So we're gonna do an easy We're gonna be looking up the IP address. So let's hop into command. I said command, please God, work virtual machine. Wonderful. Yeah, I know this website is garbage. It's so much garbage. So, we don't really need admin privileges. We just need to do a ping. We just need to find out what IP address this is. Who is our host? Alright, so this is our host block. So we're going to take that, literally throw it into there, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, so looks like it's a cPanel website. It looks like it's probably being hosted by somebody. So let's go to Google, and we're just literally going to Google this IP address, and we're going to see who owns the IP address block. Okay. That's not very helpful. So let's go and look up who registered the domain. Who is our registrar? So worst case scenario, even if we don't know who's hosting the server, we can always look up the who is record. And we can see what company registered this IP address. Obviously, there's a little bit more we can do digging as well into the email. Who is search results? That's a whole lot of stuff. I don't speak Spanish or Argentinian, which I'm assuming is what AR stands for. We'll find out. So good old Google Translate and paste, and oh look, Spanish was right. The information blah 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 blah. Use it blah blah blah. The national blah blah. Users declare blah blah. Name are published and blah blah. There's a database registered by law protection whatever. Okay, so looks like this is the person that registered the domain, and the registrar, which is the important thing, because that's who we're going to file a complaint with. No, go away. So nicar.org. So if we go to nicar.org, we're going to file a complaint with them, and we're going to get this domain taken down. Assuming it loads, which would be interesting. Well, actually, that looks like it's being owned by something else, which is not correct. So our Google Translate has failed us. OutDNS.net. So that's who they're using for their name server. Yeah, register as Nikar. Who the devil is this? Let's look a little bit more in here. The domain's been registered for a while. So this might actually be a jacked site. Which is not a good sign. Okay. We are going to see what ports are open on this thing. Let's see if we can use this one. Hey, throw that in there. Yeah, I'm totally authorized. You scam me, I'm going to scan your domain. Well, 25, 995, 443, 22, 53, 993, 80, 465. All right, so this definitely is just a normal web server with FTP running. So that's cool. Oh, actually, let's use their certificates. Details. Who is the issuer? Oh, cPanel's the issuer. Okay. Okay, so this is probably a legit website. Well, let's just Google Translate this site, because that would be number one. This might just be a compromised site. It might be completely benign. The ABBA Foundation. It's community help. It's opening needs. It still doesn't tell me anything. What? Yeah. What are you? What do you do? Let's find out. Okay. President, treasurer, personnel, registration number. We got some contact info. Okay, so this is probably just a hack site. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's amazing. So actually, let's see where this email is coming from. And let's view the source of our email. So, we got a mail from... Received from... Okay, so the account is this thing and this thing. So let's see... Oh, well, actually, this is the server. That's the sending server. Let's see what the sending server is. So it actually looks like we're using multiple different services together. All right, so let's just ping that address. See if that's even up anymore. See, a lot of the stuff, it gets taken down immediately. All right, so either IMCP is not running or... All right. SMTP is going to be over... well, that's mail. All right, so... What is this nonsense? Is that alive? Let's see if that's alive. Lovely train. This is the best. This is the absolute best. That does not seem to be alive either. Okay, so it looks like... Oh, we can't NS look up? Do we even... Yeah. Okay, so... We have a server that's... Okay, reporting garbage. Server blah, 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 address blah, 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 that looks like private. So that means it was behind something. So let's look at that email a little closer. And we have this nonsense. SMTP out at this address.com. So who is thus? Okay, that server's alive. That's neat. So we're just gonna pop that into there, and we're gonna see if a website lives here. Okay, so it's the AWS. So we're actually leveraging AWS to send an email. So what we actually need to do is to get the spam account shut down is we need to report this user. So we are just going to copy this and I don't know what this is either. We're copy that. This is why it's always fascinating to take a look at these because it's interesting. Ping. I don't even know what this type of address is, or even it is a valid address. What is a .dsb address? Never even heard of that. That's why these live dives are always so much fun, and how I can lose hours doing it. Yeah, doesn't know what it is. What is a .dsb address? What is a .dsb address? What are you? Nothing. Okay. All right, so let's look at that email again. Obviously, this is fake. We don't care about that address. But the fact that it's originating from an Amazon AWS server is very interesting. Yeah. So I imagine all that thing is doing is literally just logging. Okay, when you, in PHP, you have the ability to see what client is hitting you. So I imagine all they're doing is trying to figure out how many active hits can we get? How gullible are these people? And that might open it up for individual spear phishing attempts. And that link, let's look at that link again. It may not be unique, or it may be unique. So let's just add an S there. And, okay, we got a 404 not found. Okay. So this is a custom-made site, which means there's probably a vulnerability somewhere. That this site has been hacked. And obviously getting a hold of these people is never fun. As we want to make sure that we're not letting scammers know that we're attaching. Oh, we got some cookie value there. Oh, yeah. So there we go. Just some, yeah, there's some, something is being handled there. I don't know what. And then it redirects. So, yeah, the FTP on this is probably open. And it probably... So let's see if we can get to the FTP side. Because I seen port 21 was open. So let's see if we can get... Okay. Let's try admin and admin. And see if it lets us in. Because it doesn't support anonymous. Okay, that did not work. Admin, sign in. Let's just try, because we have active FTP, so they were probably compromised via FTP, and then someone uploaded their script quietly. And since this is Spanish, what's the Spanish word for admin, as dumb as that sounds? Google Translate, because I have a small brain. Spanish. No, I'm an idiot. Other way. Yeah, flip. Thank you. Administración. That and that. Like, know your target, right? I mean, this is Spanish, so is it Spanish? Oh, let's see if we can. Hold on. Let's do. Let's see if root access is available for FTP. It's responding, so that's interesting. Okay. Well, we know FTP is open. We know a lot of other stuff is open. Manfred, which I believe, yeah, translate that page. I don't know what this is. We'll come back to that who is, because that's interesting. All right, so connection reset. Well, that's interesting. So that's okay. Let's see if we can get the server. Let's see if we can get the server to fall back to HTTP. HTTP:// and blah. So let's see what server they're running. I apologize for that. Cannot be reached. So now the site is offline. So that's the reason the connection reset. Maybe they blocked the IP address. Or someone's already reported them, which would be fantastic. Or maybe, well, we know they're using cPanel. So, yeah, they're definitely, like this address block has to be hosted by somebody. Has to be. There's no way they're hosting it themselves. Who owns this address block? There we go. Hosted out of Buenos Aires. Latin Cloud. There we go. Now we got the cloud provider. There we go. Hey, now we can report the site. Well, assuming that's not dead. So we're just going to copy that link location again. And we're going to see if we can get our page to load. Can we get the page to load? Probably triggered something by credential bashing, which is not the smart way of doing these types of things. So let's see if the server itself is up. Or it could just be the fact that it's in Buenos Aires, so the internet may not be as reliable there. But yeah, so here we've got the contact information, and I found that contacting site owners is worthless. Anytime they get infected, yeah, that server is down. So they must already know it. I'm going to report it anyhow. So Latin Cloud USA, we're going to report this domain. So, yeah, we want English. So, yeah. And what we're going to do, is we're going to go to contact, and they might have a place in there to report them. I only speak English, so chat's not going to be helpful. I would argue I barely speak English. Linux reseller, Linux hosting, FCMTP, resellers, IT integrations. How do I report people? You know what? You're just gonna get a straight ticket. I'll just open a ticket. That's fine. And we're gonna report the hell out of this link. Well, this is up, so that's interesting. Login with Facebook? No, thank you. No. Can I just submit a ticket? Can I just submit like an anonymous ticket? Well, let me do that. No. I don't want to register to let you know like someone's scamming. Screw that. Screw it, chat. What department? Administration. My name. My email address. Let's just use my shithole email. And the message is, this site is compromised and will need to be reviewed. And please contact the site owner and the review with them. Thanks. Your English-speaking friend. Yeah, so now we got that page. So submit. So I don't actually care whether or not they get back to me. Yeah, I did my due diligence. I reported them appropriately. So let's see if the site is up. So Latin Cloud. All right, so now the other thing we need to report is the AWS abuse. So let's go ahead and copy link location. No, we already know that. We want to look at the email data. So let's report this account. So let's report this account. Yeah, that site is having a problem. Report abuse. Let's report abuse. Let's get past the Google Ads and actually get to what we want. We want to report abuse. So we can fill out their form. Fantastic. Nope. Junk email address. Here is my name. None of your business. This is not helpful. There we go. Let's actually, let me just grab the entirety of the header here. Boundary. I mean, really, they can have the whole goddamn thing. Actually, have the whole goddamn thing. Oh, god damn it. How am I Maximum characters exceeded. All right, so maybe we just grab the header. Maybe just grab the header. Grab the header. That should, yeah, there we go. There we go. We got this scammer email sending account is in the header. In the logs. All right. So the type of abuse, spam email. I mean, it's a phishing. Ah, there we go. Phishing. Phishing there. Perfect. The abuse date was today. So we'll look at November 20th. Oh, time zone. -5. Abuse time is like, I don't know, when did we get the 10:30 actually. 10:30. You must provide. Oh, right. So we can go actually look at that. Not my process list. We actually need envelope hello from client IT mail from received from 109.68. I think this is the right IP address. Or is that this guy? No, that's 190. Let's go back to here. So maybe by making a bunch of noise, we did some good, and we took at least the source down. Oh, you know what? This will probably work, because that's the instance. So we can do this. That's not correct. We want... Kit, why won't you paste, bro? Why won't you paste? Copy. Oh, because I'm an idiot. That's why. Copy. Copy. There we go. There we go. At least a little bit better. All right. Hey. There we go. That'll get me close enough. I mean, it's mail. So I just put it as part of the logs. That'll be fine. All right. So let's report them. So they get reported. Oh, failed to connect. That's interesting. There we go. All right, so that's getting sent out. Let's get that account canceled. Yeah. Like, okay, hey, the site's back up. Let's see if our document is still there. It may not be. So that was my email about abuse. Hey, that page might be gone now. We may have actually seen the mitigation happen in real time. Boy, that would be something, wouldn't it? Yeah, totally. Site can't be reached. Oh no, or are we down? No, we're not down. Hello.php. See, we should be getting a 404, but instead we're getting this weird connection timed out. So I wonder if they're actively filtering the traffic to something that is not there. Who we are. Yeah, so the front pages work. I think that might be that might be loading from. Yeah, that might be loading from cache. Hey, yep, that's exactly what it is. It's loading from cache. Good old cache loading. So we have reported them. The sketchy website is now down. Hopefully, it's being taken care of. But I think that's actually where we have to end this live dive because the site is down, so I can't continue to hit it and tinker with it, and we've reported everyone we can report. I hope this was informative, and this is some of the stuff I just like to do on a daily basis and really look at data and dig into it and see what we can get out of it. And there is a ton of information, even in your email. So in summation, let's go over everything that happened. So we got an email from a username at the AWS service to actually send out email. Going to, well, actually, we can, here's the other neat thing. From client IP. Let's actually look at this client IP. I lied. Let's dig a little bit more into this. Because again, I get enjoyment out of this. This is fun for me. Not now. Go away, Firefox. Nobody loves you. I mean, I love you greatly, but nobody loves you. Okay, Vodafone looks like it. Okay. So Italia. Looks like it's coming out of Italy. Yes, Vodafone. Yep. So we have a hacker in Italy. Spammer in Italy. Running out to AWS to send an email. Using a website that was compromised in Buenos Aires. Yeah, Buenos Aires. It was compromised in Buenos Aires. And using AWS services in order to send out mass emails, pretending to be Amazon, running a payload that we didn't really get a chance to dig into. As I was trying to get into the site to take a look, it went offline. So we really couldn't see what was inside this mystery file. I really wish I could, because it's not cached. Like, the browser can't cache it, so that's interesting. But yeah. So that's going to be it for today, because the site's offline. But hey, it's what happens. We actually got to see that site get taken down in real time. And it's either it's a DDoS. Actually, let's see. Let us see if it's a DDoS. Or, because it could just be this site doesn't have enough bandwidth assigned to it. And since it was just used in a scamming attack, let's see if it's a DDoS issue. So request timeout. We can't reach the website. Can't reach the website. Can we run a trace cert? Can we see where the breakdown is? Trace root. Yeah, so we're going to exit my node. So what we're going to do is we're trying to try and get to it. Can we get to it? And I don't, it'll be interesting to see where the collapse is. And we're going to see if the site is actually offline or if the hosting provider is offline. So we're going to see where the break in the chain is. So there we go, request timeout, which is never good. This video has been going on for a while, so this is fun. Again, this is fun for me to be able to dig into this type of stuff. Where was that hosting site? Let's take a look at our history. History. It was Latin Cloud. All right, so we want to look up what their host blocks are. Oh, I mean, hey, 35 domains. Yeah. So, actually, Argentina, which I think Buenos Aires is in Argentina. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is co-hosted. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's neat. They just let you know all of the IPs that are being also hosted on the server. So that's cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but really we have the Latin Cloud, and we know it's being hosted with Latin Cloud. So that's helpful. So let's look at what's going on to our traffic here. And we may not get everything, and that's part of the fun, being able to see what we can get, what we can dig up. Boy, we're having a hard time getting past this address block. What is this address block? Just curious. Well, obviously it's down. Telecom Italia. So this is going to Italy. Why is it going clear out to Italy? When I'm trying to hit this. So that's interesting. So where actually are you hosted? Because, yeah, why am I going clear out to Italy to go to Argentina, which I believe is in South America? I think so. Yeah, that's weird. So, yeah, seaborn.net. That means we're going across seas. Oh, I wonder. I wonder. Let's just do a trace route to Google, because everything is timing out. So the PHP script did something, and without looking at it, obviously I'm not going to know. See, it's all following the same path, and oh, you know what? I bet it. I bet it's the VPN. They may have blocked the VPN address. Freedom Tech Solutions. Go away. Chicago. Yes. Okay. So that's our node. We expect to see that. Okay. And then we're getting bounced around. Yeah. So here's where we exit out into here. Out into here. So what is this? Yeah, that is going to Italy. Why is it going to Italy? Oh, weird. Weird that traffic is wanting to go to Italy. Where it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be going to Italy if it's being hosted by Latin Cloud. So let's run another tracer. And then let's use is it down. I know I said I was done, but then I didn't. That's, yeah, I dig. I dig. I like to dig. This is part of the issue. So let's see. Okay, so that's actually showing that it's up. So if it's up for other people, not for us, it looks like they blocked the IP address. Yeah, they may have just blocked the IP after too many FTP retries. HTTPS, which means, hey, this is the reason we use VPNs. We're just picking a different VPN and we'll be able to move on, and we can continue to probe the site. Yeah. Okay, so this is why this is fun, because we can actually verify what's going on. So we're actually going to change servers. Let's go to Atlanta. Let's go to Atlanta. And we're going to see if we're blocked anymore. And I bet we're not. Hey, would you look at that? IP address level blocking. Isn't that fantastic? So it looks like their FTP protocols were kicking in and protecting it from being, hacked is from the FTP side of things. So entering the FTP wrong too many times leads into a IP address ban, which is fantastic because it tells us a little bit more about how the site is being managed. At least it's being managed somewhat okay. So hey, now we can look at that a little bit more. We can look at this a little bit more. Now we can copy link location. Yeah, something definitely happens up in here. I'm supposed to see response data. I don't know. I'm not seeing response data. Let's look at Firefox. What's Firefox? What's your hot take? So yeah, don't play with the FTP on that site because they will ban your IP address. Which is, whatever, man. And I want it off to the side, dock to the right. I want to persist my logs, and I want to refresh. So scratchily.php. Let's see. Just pages, please. Other. All. It's just a get response. No response data. Okay, let's clear that out. Right, do not persist logs. And then clear. Can I just clear it here? That'd be great. Persist logs. And send. The next thing is to bust out Wireshark. Yeah, response payload. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, looks like it's just trying to steal cookies. And see where we're coming from. Which is really odd. Yeah, Chrome was about useless. So we got some script data. What is it trying to do? Cookie, name. Okay, so yeah, it's just a cookie stealer. Probably to use... Yeah, get cookie if it's not N or D. Unescape results too. Okay, so let results equal document cookie match. And it's weird they're using PHP to deliver JavaScript. But where are you going, right? Like where are you sending it? Metadata refresh. Location reload, which is just refreshes the page. So I imagine they're using some PHP script that we can't see to probably steal cookies. It's the only thing I can think of. So using it to steal cookies. It's just a cookie stealer, which is nothing. So if we actually Google, can we just Google like this little program? It literally might be this easy. Just literally Google this. Because it might be script kiddie stuff. And no, okay, well, no. All right, so yeah. So that's it for today. I mean, we reported the abuse, so I mean, it'll be taken care of. It's just disappointing that I couldn't get a little bit more information from the server, and by credential bashing it to try to get into the FTP resulted in an IP ban. But hey, that's the reason we were on a VPN anyhow, because the way to do is flip, 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 and we're good. So, and that's just a quick look, at least on how to report one of these scam emails if you get it, what to look for, how to dissect it, information you should be pulling out, and yeah, really, really interesting stuff. Actually, let's before we leave, I'm gonna run a tracert again on this domain, and we're gonna see if it takes us back out to Italy. Because I wonder if they changed their DNS records too. But I don't know why it would be hitting a telecom in Italy for Argentina. Am I stupid? Do I not know where Buenos Aires is? Buenos Aires. So I thought it was in Argentina. Yeah, capital of Argentina. It is correct. Where is Argentina? Yeah, where is Argentina? Am I just retarded? Yeah, South America. See, I'm not retarded. It's in South America. I don't know what the hell it's doing routing traffic that far away. Yeah, Buenos, yeah, going, yeah, I don't, why? I don't know what this IP address is, but B Aries looks like Buenos Aires, so that looks okay. So I don't know what this IP tool is working on, because that's not right at all. Yeah, Buenos Aires, but it's reporting as Italy, and I don't understand that. Because there's no way. That can't be right. It says B Aries, like, come on, people, read. Like, that can't be right. Unless the Italian Telecom has ties in Buenos Aires, which could be true. I don't know. Isn't that interesting? Well, anyhow, we've done a pretty interesting deep dive into where this stuff is coming from. So, yeah, Telecomita. Okay, Catalina, Dallas. Hey, look at that! Look at that! Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking that our person is in Italy or is using a VPN, and the response payload is a JavaScript, but you don't deliver JavaScript with PHP unless you're trying to get something special out of it, right? So either you're trying to steal cookies, which I think is more likely the case here. There's some PHP stuff going on, and then collecting your information, your IP address, where you're coming from, all the other stuff, and then return unescaped results, which means get cookie is set cookie. Yeah. There's something going on malicious here. But yeah, so I just wanted to point out how easy it is to really look at all the moving parts when it comes to a scam email. And, this is like the third time I've said bye, so this time I mean it. Bye. I hope you enjoyed.